Welcome back to my channel. We have seen this particular reporting the other day. It was actually coming on a lot of this mainstream media, and they have cited a source where they basically said the Duke of Sussex 40 has offered up a transparent view of his calendar to senior members of the firm in a desperate attempt to repair their fractured relationship. Harry's olive branch is said to be an attempt at deconflicting, quote unquote, his engagements so that the Windsor clan can select a date that works best for the king to meet with the quote unquote spare author face to face, the Daily Mail reports. Now, what's more, the offer has reportedly also been extended to Prince and Princess of Wales. And now, I have some insider information about this particular reporting. What went on after Harry offered to share his calendar with the monarchy, and the main reason why Harry wanted to share the calendar with the monarchy was because Harry believed that last time when it was Queen Camilla's birthday, that got overshadowed by Harry's Angola trip to Africa, which I differ because to me it was really not the case. People were actually more interested and tuned in to see what the Queen was doing on that particular day and the activities and the events, the programs, and the website update about her birthday. People were more interested in those activities, in those kind of news, rather than Prince Harry. The reason people tuned in to Harry, what he was doing, was to really criticize him because he was just in Angola for a PR trip. It was nothing to protect or save or care for the people in Africa, because he doesn't really come across as someone who is very, very philanthropic, and for the most part, the reason for that is because of his own wife, Meghan Markle. She doesn't really act like someone who cares about other people. She is always thinking about her own pocket. She is always thinking about her own photos coming on the newspaper. That's all she cares. Nevertheless, this time Harry said, okay, my trip over or that birthday of Queen Camilla did not go as well or as planned because of my trip to Angola, to Africa, not South Africa, to Africa. Then what we can do next is we can actually, or I can, not we can, I can share my calendar with the monarchy so that next time they will know that I'm going to this place, or I'm doing this, or I'm doing that, my wife is doing this, doing that, so that we can deconflict the whole situation and schedule things accordingly. The invitation was sent not only to the monarchy but also to the senior royal family members, especially to targeting William and Catherine. Now, what is the insider information that I have? Well, according to this report now, when Prince William, as you can see on the screen, when he heard of this, that Harry is now willing to share his calendar so that there will be no conflict in the future, Prince William, what do you think his response was? What was the response of Catherine? Well, right now Meghan is raging. She is livid. She is fuming, sitting in Manipulative show, looking at this kind of response from Prince William, where she first expected, and her husband, that they will forget about what they have done. What Harry and Meghan they had done to the monarchy. They hoped that William will forget, just like his father, King Charles himself, has forgotten. Looks like to us that King Charles is willing to reconcile, and this is why he sent his communication secretary to meet with Harry's aides to have a secret peace talk planned so that he can come back to the family fold. Harry's expectation, Meghan's expectation is that they will just forget about their past behavior, the way they have trashed the monarchy, they've thrown them under the bus, and they will embrace them. Especially now that Harry is willing to walk that extra mile and share his personal details, his calendar, he hoped that will be it, that William will finally throw the towel and embrace his brother and give him a big hug and be like, I love you, brother. Where had you been? I missed you so much. Don't leave me alone again. You are my brother. I love you so much. We have so many memories together. That was really the expectation. And remember, as someone who is so delusional, I'm talking about Harry and Meghan, this kind of behavior or this kind of way of looking at reality is very much in line with who they had become or who they are. They are 100% not in touch with reality. They are becoming more irrelevant. And the more they are getting cut off from the monarchy, the more they're distancing themselves, the more people are distancing themselves from Harry and Meghan, I should say, the more they become more delusional. And so for Meghan and Harry, for example, they can be very popular, especially in UK, without going to UK. This is the level of delusional they are. But that's who they are, who they have become. Because, I mean, something is wrong with Harry and Meghan, the way they see the whole world, the way they were brought up, especially for Meghan Markle, being a narcissist from an early childhood. This is the distorted view they have. When they saw that Prince William was not really willing to negotiate, he was not willing to be part of the secret peace talk, Meghan and Harry, at that point, they were 100%, I can guarantee you, they were very, very disappointed. They did not want William to know about that secret peace talk, but at the same time, they kind of did, because they know at the end of the day, it is William and Catherine whom they have to grovel, whom they have to go and ask for forgiveness if they want to have any chance going back to the monarchy. But nevertheless, they thought, okay, we will leave out William for now. Maybe we can talk to Pa directly because he's alive. And that's what they did. They sent their personal aide staffer to the communication director of the monarch, of the King Charles. And it just backfired big time. Everybody is now talking about how manipulative Meghan and Harry had been. This time, when Harry shared that particular diary with the monarchy, he had hoped that from now on we can actually move on and reconcile and everybody will be just happy. But guess what? According to that insider information, that did not happen. William just threw this out of the window. The idea Harry will be sharing his calendar to let the monarchy know ahead of time what he is doing, where he is going, all of those things, so that it will not have any interest of conflict of interest, even though I don't see any conflict of interest because people don't really care much about Harry the way he thinks people do. But nevertheless, William, he shrugged it off, he brushed it off, and he just moved on. He sent a clear message to Prince Harry that no, I'm not interested in you sharing your calendar, your wife's calendar, because these are all charade. You're just doing more theatrics. You're not authentic. Because William looked back, I'm sure, and he saw how Meghan, every time the monarchy will hold an event, she will come out with her PR team to make headlines in the newspaper, trying to take away the limelight from the monarchy onto herself. Of course, we have caught Meghan Markle doing that on several times, on several occasions. It's nothing new. William knows Meghan to her bone, and maybe even more than what Meghan thinks William knows about. I think William knows Meghan more than what Meghan thinks. This is going to be a huge blow, yet another blow for the Sussex team for Meghan and Harry. Harry is 100% upset with this reaction, with this kind of cold reception from his brother. But this is just, I think, gonna continue on as long as William is alive. He's not gonna forgive. He's not gonna forget what Harry did to the family. Kathy Clark, thank you so much, Kathy, for your comment. Sue, Leela, Karen, thank you guys. Thank you for your comments. Leave more comments in the comment section below. Hello from Oregon. Thank you, Kathy. I'll see you in the next video. Have a wonderful day.